Hey everybody, it's Christo, and I'm just checking in because I want to touch bases with you all, and for good reason. These hearings are very concerning to me, and one of the things that really concerns me the most about these hearings is that they're taking responsibility for bringing this out, and actually, what they should be taking responsibility for is keeping this in the shadows as long as they have. And now, with the testimony of senators from, the Congress, who the other day got escorted away from the gate, were told they didn't have the clearance, blah, 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 blah. Same people who sprayed me and put me down for 45 seconds, which, if you're wondering why I haven't been posting anything while these hearings are going on, it's because every day I'm listening to what they're saying. And when they talk about security risks or outside sources providing information that could confuse or, encourage activities outside of their program, they're talking about folks like us, like me. And it just amazes me that all the stuff that they told me I was wrong about, the spheres with the cubes in them, et cetera, and there's a lot more stuff that I have not shared with the public and will not share until I'm able to locate and employ a crew who will help me pursue something that is very important, but I will not discuss it right now. So just remember that what we're seeing here is the confirmation that we have two governments, okay? And now, because we put pressure on the clueless guys, the guys who are responsible for all the baloney, they're having to do some thinking real fast because now they're separate, okay? Now, these guys don't have any control over the dudes that are just kind of like clueless. So it's real easy for you to tell when, they at that first hearing paraded out a bunch of idiots who didn't even know anything about Roswell or about the nuclear warheads being disarmed or anything, that the shadow folks are still connected enough, still know some things about probably the folks in government who are trying to find out what's going on, that other half of the government that we all hear from constantly. And until I have a real clear picture about how they're going to proceed and what they're going to do about folks like myself who, and I think it's time for all of us to pat each other on the back, because we've done such a good job from 2019 on, 2012 actually, when I had my first triangle sighting and Steve Barone started filming in earnest, several others, you all know who you are. We're the ones who pushed this over the top, okay? The government, believe me, became highly aware of the fact that when folks like myself can go out and on the ground document this phenomena and present it to you consistently over and over again, okay? They didn't want that. They were under the impression that we were doing that to, gain some kind of, leadership position. That's not it. I do this stuff to show you guys what's really happening out there, okay? And like I said, the pressure from folks like myself and Steve Barone, folks like us, it pushed this thing over the top. But now they want to take that responsibility away from us and bestow it upon themselves, that they're going to shepherd us all through this thing. I'm pretty sure you guys know, especially if you've been coming to my channel, what's going on, all right? The phenomena has been around for a long time now, and it's only getting more intense. And I can tell you this, that I've encountered some things in the last year or two that I have not discussed publicly that I'm going to pursue. And when I have something to show you in that regard, you'll be hearing from me a lot. But until then, if I see something interesting, I'm going to put it up on my site. But don't expect me to be hammering anybody with my footage anymore, because I'm watching. Right now, I'm watching these hearings very closely, and I'm especially watching all of these players involved in this stuff. There's a couple of people, like the senator from Tennessee, I think it is, very good person. He's a Republican, I don't care. Very good guy, and he's got his head in the right place. But they're not coming to folks like myself for information, which means they're not coming from a place of honesty. So just keep that in mind, okay? And thanks for listening. Peace. This is Christo. Over and out. Keep your eyes on the skies. It pays off in huge dividends, obviously.